And boys, we are officially here with our first look at College Football 26 gameplay. Today, we're going to be watching this trailer and also going in depth with the gameplay deep dive and just giving you guys my thoughts. I did play the College Football 26 beta, also did play the Madden beta as well, which you might be like, why are you talking about Madden right now? This is college football. So in my opinion, again, this premieres in 3 minutes. My prediction is both gameplay deep dives are going to read very, very similar. That's my prediction off the rip. And I do want to say as well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you guys want to know my thoughts on Madden 26, I hated Madden 25. I'm really looking forward to Madden 26 though. A lot of cool features that are in the game, and also Scott O'Gallagher, the lead dev, the gameplay guy for College Football 25, really had a lot of input on Madden 26 as well. So I think we're going to see like a little in between of Madden 25, College Football 25, which I think there is like a balance in the middle that would actually be a really, really great game. But yeah, I'm going to cut to when this video officially starts and we'll react to the trailer and then get into the deep dive. And all right, boys, we're officially here with the real trailer. We're going to have audio playing. I may pause the video, or I mean, we can just let it play out the entire time. But with that being said, let's go ahead, take a look at everything. Let's see College Football 26 gameplay, and boom.
Welcome to the EA Sports College Football 26 gameplay deep dive. We'll share details about a massive playbook expansion, all new player types and abilities, improvements to wear and tear, new control mechanics, stadium pulse, physics-based tackling, and a lot more. Let's get into it. With real coaches comes a massive playbook expansion. For the first time ever, over 300 real college football coaches bring their unique styles and authentic play calling to the game, delivering distinct program identities and more play calling variety. Over 2,800 new plays and over 45 new formations have been installed. New option types, motion types, bizarre plays and formations from last season are at your fingertips, and they're all tuned so you can craft a strategy that feels like your favorite program.
So I do want to pause the video right there because in the beta, that was evident. Like, I think there's going to be a lot more top end like meta offenses and a bunch of different schemes that are actually going to be really good. I think they did a really good job with playbooks. I think it's going to feel a little bit more fresh than kind of College Football 25 did. Felt like for a while it was like normal, wild, close, bunch strong, you know, if you play College Football 25. But with that being said, player types and abilities, let's take a look.
Player archetypes and rebalanced abilities, now 84 total, are designed to showcase the wide variety of skill sets we see in college football every Saturday. Improvements.
I know this is like a cinematic trailer that is, you know, it's going to be on the like rookie difficulty, but that right there looked, I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. That just kind of scares me a little bit, especially once it gets to the platinum level, but I guess we will see.
To how abilities scale are based on performance. When a player gets hot, their physicals receive a substantial boost, and platinum tier abilities will automatically upgrade to the new, more powerful Heisman tier. The Heisman tier captures those unexplainable moments when a player single-handedly takes over a game. New field vision introduces more realistic challenges for quarterbacks. Shorter quarterbacks will now have more limited vision when surrounded by taller linemen.
Did you hear that? So that was in Madden, and you want to know who the worst quarterback I used in Madden was in the Madden 26 beta? Kyler Murray. I think this is a really big thing. I think the smaller quarterbacks are going to suck very bad. At the same time as well, going back to Heisman tier abilities, I think that's their way of doing X factors based on what I'm hearing. And I mean, I wonder how hard it's going to be to activate an online head-to-head. I understand it. I think it could be cool. It also could be very annoying. I hope there isn't some things that make it easier to get that. I hope it's based on you got to be going crazy with this player in order to get him that Heisman tier ability, right? Because imagine a Heisman tier takeoff or a Heisman tier extender. You know what I'm saying? That could be very dumb and does scare me a little bit. But they did say balance like abilities and stuff like that. So it seems though like as your player is performing better, they said the physicals get increased and also the abilities can get increased. I wonder if that works the same, like going from bronze to silver, like start of Ultimate Team type of thing, you know? Can we go from bronze to silver to gold if we're really going crazy? I don't know. I guess we will wait and see, but yeah, that is a little scary. Back to the shorter quarterbacks real quick.
Will fade as they come in and out of view.
Yeah, you see those inaccurates? That was very common with short quarterbacks.
Around how different abilities affected wear and tear during hits and tackles, every ability in the game was reviewed and adjusted. New customizable auto sub.
Okay, so it said every ability was reviewed and adjusted. I hope in the blog they go a little bit more in depth, because I just saw an aftershock hit. Just take a quarterback out the game, man. You know, if y'all remember how good aftershock was beginning of the year. Oh man.
Every position.
Okay.
Complete control with adjustable impact settings and battle real-world conditions with new weather modifiers that impact wear and tear. And you'll get.
So if y'all remember the big selling point of like Madden, the weather, it's going to be in college football, I believe, as well. Not that that's a bad thing. It's a good thing.
New pre-snap visual cues that can affect a player's demeanor, indicating their condition right on the field.
Okay.
Updates to physics-based tackling make better tackles actually feel better. New tackle types like wrap catch tackles and lunges, and new timing-based skill mechanics offer more tools to disrupt and dictate the game. With new authentic audio for big hits that.
So I do want to say too, tackling in the beta felt a million times better. Making open field tackles, it felt like you could actually rely on your players to do so. It wasn't like 25 where open field, the offense really has a big advantage, like the speed boost type of thing, the platinum shifty. I really felt like tackling was really, really improved in the beta. So I think they did a good job with this.
And variety to defense. New dynamic subs allow real-time roster management without breaking from the action, enhancing the flow and strategy of every game. Make informed personnel decisions and get your starters back out there with one button press. A rebuild of offensive and defensive line interactions redefines trench battles. Control the direction of your blocks with new block steering, which factors in player attributes, strength, and momentum for more realistic line of scrimmage play. And
I don't know if I actually saw that in the beta.
Delivers more depth and control and pass rush. 12 different types of stunts offer a range of strategic options before the snap. Okay,
so I want to go back right here because there's two things going on, and I'm sorry, but do you see this stunt right here? So in the beta, right, this is kind of what would happen, right? They have quick drop on the offensive line as well. So they would just get blocked every time. Which right here, the O-line actually does, I believe, a pretty decent job. It's just, I think this is pocket disruptor right here, just owns the guard. I guess 68 just kind of like doesn't know what's going on, you know?
Providing a new layer to the chess match at the line of scrimmage.
But this is, I am more than okay with stunts being like this. I think it makes sense. This is essentially the loop. It really is. It's just with defensive linemen instead of moving an outside linebacker, which based on what I've played in both Madden and college football, I'm seeing a stunt like this, but then also like a blitzing linebacker behind it too. I think that's what a lot of people are going to run just based on what I played. Stunts did not work in online head-to-head. They only worked in practice mode, and I don't believe they even really worked in practice mode, if that makes sense. Like, I think there was a little bit of stuff like there's a little bit of stuff just like not working in with the stunts. So I think this is more what we're thinking it is.
For more precise control over pass coverage. Adjusted depth.
So I just saw him custom zone a deep half. Okay. All right. I don't know. Weird.
Fine-tune your defensive strategies in real time and outsmart opponents.
There's one issue I have with this, which, okay, so we can talk about it real quick. So custom zones is a really cool idea. The one thing that sucks is, you know how on offense, how easy it is to custom stem a receiver? You have to do like one additional step to custom stem a zone, which I feel like you're just going to get quick hikes just over and over and over again. So I think this will have its place. I just don't really know how effective it actually will be. I guess it's a wait and see thing for sure. But yeah, that's the one issue I had with it in the beta. It's like on offense, you just have to hit the receiver icon, LB, like hold that, and then left stick up or whatever. On defense, you have to hit like Y, A individually, like pick the player, custom zone, then stem it, then do the same thing for another player. So it just is an additional step for the defense, which again, if you're custom stemming receiver faster than you're custom stemming a custom zone, the offense kind of still has the advantage because they can hike the ball faster than you can get your adjustments off. That was my thoughts on that.
Field advantage side of Stadium Pulse, it's a beautiful thing. But for visitors, Stadium Pulse in College Football 26 is louder, tougher, and more personal, elevating the chaos of night games in already tough to play places. More intense camera shake, new visual disruptions, and distorted clocks will throw off your timing and communication with dynamic intensity depending on the game situation or career moment. Pre-order the MVP bundle. Includes both EA Sports College Football.
So that was the gameplay deep dive trailer, and I really like the way everything looks. Let's go to the gameplay deep dive blog and let's take a look. All right, here we are, gameplay deep dive blog this time. They should go a little bit more in depth than just a cinematic trailer right here. So let's take a look at it. I'm really focused more on like pure gameplay than like Stadium Pulse, all this other stuff, because obviously this is an Ultimate Team channel. Really the core gameplay is what really matters to me. I do think a lot of this stuff is really cool for Dynasty, and again, that's their main focus, and I love that. I hope all the people that play Dynasty Road to Glory are super happy. You know, if you guys are happy, I'm happy. All right, so our gameplay model is 4-man offense. Why? Because after putting points on the board last year, we wanted to come right back out, take control, march down the field again, and put the game away. Okay. Our gameplay is built around these 3 core pillars. I keep the drive alive, all 22 plus. Okay. No. Play your way. Yep. And then stories. Okay, cool. So basically, they're just saying what they did last year. Dynamic subs, we saw that. I honestly don't really care too much about this because obviously it's just, I feel like you get it, right? It's easier to sub players in and out. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. Does it say anything cool right here? We've introduced targeted filters, like the right players, defense. Okay, so basically easier to sub players in and out. I'm just gonna skim by this. Wear and tear is actually pretty important, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So we're thrilled by your spots of the wear and tear system last year, introduced a completely new physics-based damage system, which is always a bit nerve-wracking. Cool. And clean up on aisle 26. Before expanding on the system, our first priority was addressing the tough to reproduce bugs while continuing to improve balance. We went after complicated issues like players awkwardly stacking on top of each other without the play ending properly. This was a major fix. Thankfully, we reviewed and adjusted every ability in the game, ensuring accurate balancing around each ability impacted wear and tear during hits and tackles. Okay. More strategic to manage players based on wear and tear. Is this just again dynamic subs? Okay, all right, there we go. I feel like that's, I mean, it's a new what's it called? It's a new coach adjustment, right? Where you can just choose how often players sub out. Okay, cool. And let's see, Dynasty players were some of the most passionate fans of the wear and tear system. We recognize it's possible to satisfy everyone's preferences. So this is just what's it called? They introduced some new sliders and stuff too, right? You said 1, increased damage from hit, 6 or sacks, prefer faster healing between quarters, especially every aspect is out in our hands. Yeah, so basically new sliders for that. Weather the storm. Let's see, anything. I mean, visualize damage, dips, health dips below 6%, so you'll clearly see it reflected in his pre-snap demeanor. Depending on whether he's dealing with upper or lower body damage, he might roll his right shoulder. Okay, all right. When just a rating last year, your toughness rating determined how much damage a player took to a specific body part after contact. This year, we're taking it a step further. Now, toughness also affects recovery. Ooh, okay. All right. That's important to know. That is very important to know, especially for Ultimate Team. Toughness matters even more now. Heisman tier abilities. All right, let's see. Last year, the introduction of abilities laid a strong foundation for capturing the explosive, dynamic essence of college football. This year, we're building on that foundation, rebalancing existing abilities, introducing new ones, significantly expanding player archetypes. And let's see, archetypes, brand new archetypes for like the player type, you know, like you can see right here. I believe he's an east-west playmaker right there. Out of body experience. So this is cool. So like I said, this to me is basically X Factor. When a player starts to cook, their physical abilities receive substantial boost. If the player already holds a platinum tier ability, automatically upgrades to the Heisman tier, featuring enhanced effects and powerful new functionality directly inspired by player feedback. You'll know exactly when it happens. A green flash around player's icon signals a tier up. Conversely, if a player's performance drops, ooh, damn. So if you suck, like, damn, your platinum ability could go to gold, or like your silver, or maybe what if your bronze ability goes to no ability, you know? New offensive and defensive abilities. Battering ram. Okay, let's read all this. Inspired by legendary contact seeking power backs, battering ram ability is a brand new addition exclusive to our contact seeking archetype. I wonder if this is going to hold true in Ultimate Team as well. I guess we'll see. As it tiers up, ball carriers inflict increasing levels of wear and tear on defenders. Oh man. Oh wait, provided they finish runs falling forward. At the Heisman tier, it delivers maximum punishment, making defenders pay for every collision. Oh, dude. All right, well, we'll see. We will see. Hammer. We've revamped the hammer ability specifically for the thumping linebackers and box specialist safeties, inspired by iconic hard hitters like Ray Lewis at Miami. Each tier, the hammer ability now directly ties into our physics-based tackling mechanic. I can't read sometimes, I apologize. Rewarding timing and skill. Reach the Heisman tier, you'll gain an increase of forcing fumbles or perfectly executed hit sticks, creating opportunities for game-defining plays. Pretty cool. All right, let's see. Is that it? Like, is that the only new abilities? Is there anything else? Any new ones? That like we said new offense. Is there only 2? What's going on here? Hello? Is that all we get? That's all we get from the boys? Well, we see ball security right here. Physical ability. Slightly improved ball security anywhere on the field. Ultimate ball security anywhere on the field. Okay, all right. I mean, we see one other one right here. Can we get into it, man? What the hell? All right, cost of greatness, abilities, wear and tear, integration. This year, we've also deepened the a strategic connection between the ability system and the wear and tear mechanic. Every physical ability now categorizes into either upper or lower body. As a player's wear and tear accumulates throughout the season, they can lose up to 2 tiers on the corresponding ability. Okay, so this is a dynasty thing. Cool. 136 ways a Saturday, 2,800 new plays, 45 plus new formations. All right, let's see. Are they going to go into detail about, let's see. Fresh concepts, real wrinkles. Misdirection is a king in today's. We've added, we brought the energy to life with new plays like jet power read, power read toss. Like I said, can't read sometimes. Teams like Kansas State and Jacksonville say burn defense with these. Okay, all right, cool. New motion types. Yeah, this was all in the beta as well. Yeah, these for heavy offenses like Kansas, Alabama, James Madison. Alabama playbook is really, really good, by the way. Double motion plays. Okay, this one right here, I actually don't think is good because there's actually a really, like, obviously there's a tell. This is like a cool thing that you would call like once if you, oh wow, that's cool. But for like online head-to-head or like trying to win the gauntlet or something, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing it. Because you also can't hot route anything either on these plays. At least in the beta, it was like that. Extended QB run and RPO variety. QBs are a centerpiece of modern day offenses. Modern pop passes, sprint out options. Oh man, yeah. Notre Dame, Utah. Yeah, Notre Dame had a lot of those. I saw that. Smarter option routes. We've overhauled the route logic and schemes like run and shoot and veer and shoot. Oh, okay. That could be cool. Interesting. That'd be something to watch out for. Gadget packets by formation. Oh, this is actually pretty cool too. Yeah. This was in the beta too. With our new gadget depth chart slot. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that a lot. So kind of like how Tyler Warren was taking snaps at QB at Penn State. That'd be pretty cool. Signature looks for the real 2024 season. We've gone just beyond new plays. We added new authentic packages and bizarre formations that defined. Yep. So Penn State shotgun gate. You saw that in the beta where, or not the beta, the trailer where Drew Aller threw like that crazy pass on the run. That was that right there. Penn State swing. Yeah, I mean, you see it, right? Ole Miss deuce wing. Rice pistol wingback. This, I think Rice will be my running back gameplay offense. It looks pretty cool. Western Kentucky power I Hulk. ECU trips off over a week as well. Duke wide Y off trip stack. And yeah, I think there's going to be new, even more formations as well. Let's see. Field vision height finally matters. Yeah, in our quest to make pocket passers as valuable as they are in real life. So I think a big thing, like quarterback height is really gonna matter. I don't quite know the threshold for it, but I'm feeling like the taller the better. I think short quarterbacks, based on what I played in the Madden beta, like Kyler Murray was terrible. So I really feel like it's going to be no short dudes at the quarterback spot unless you're in like a run heavy type of offense. I think it's going to be really difficult to throw with those type of quarterbacks. Let's see. QB progression system. We're previously more successful than we would like. Oh, so this is interesting. What I think this is going to be, it might be a dynasty thing. High awareness quarterbacks will quickly and effectively, okay. decisive read, rapid decision making. Okay, cool. Lower rated quarterbacks. This might be more of a dynasty thing, but if they mean this, like, dude, we might not be able to pass the ball on Ultimate Team like first week. Damn. Recognize the heat. Last year, we saw heavy reliance on double mug and cover zero blitzes to overwhelm AI quarterbacks, making this a critical area for improvement. In College Football 26, we introduced an upgraded hot read system, made significant enhancements to a quarterback progression logic, double move logic. Okay, and overall blitz response. Yeah, the O-line is actually pretty good, like just picking stuff up. With higher awareness now, and I see this is why. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be just like an auto thing, say for online head-to-head, like quarterbacks with high awareness, like you don't have to do pass pro or something like that. So I don't know. The result, a season where quarterback matchups feel smarter, more dynamic. Like, I just can't tell if that's a dynasty thing or like an actual, yeah, I think it's probably just dynasty though. Last year's game was explosive, wide open, just the way college football should feel. That freedom and responsibility on offense is something we're committed to maintaining. Yeah, like, I think they did a good job with this too. Defense needed more depth, presence, and option. Yeah, like, yes, 1,000,000%. All right, we're talking physics. So yes, the tackling system is a lot better. And no. They needed to change the tackling system. They did. The polishing the innovative technology. This is what I'm saying. I think the games are going to play really, really similar. They're basically taking, they have the same tackling style, I feel like, in both games, which is, that's fine. What we shipped in College Football 25, it didn't quite capture the visual effect, variety, or player differentiation that real football demands. So in College Football 26, we elevated physical-based tackling, bringing more control, more realism, and more satisfying outcomes every hit. Now, tacklers with better ratings won't just win more often, they'll win more distinctly. Ooh, okay. So I think this is cool because it makes other things matter, right? It's no longer speed, zone coverage, and just like height, you know, or abilities. It's okay, we need hip power, we need tackling, we need all this other stuff too that I think makes sense, that can really differentiate players. Like, it's easier to differentiate players when more stuff matters, you know? More variety in tackle outcomes, glancing blows, squared up stops, falling forward momentum, all driven by weight, speed, angle, and user input. Cool. And with you'll feel every hit. Okay, yep. Like I said, I think this is basically Madden tackling system. Hard heavy hitters now have the ability to wrap receivers up secure at the catch point. A big hit. I wonder if this will increase more knockouts, if that makes sense. Lunging tackles no longer always force defenders to leave their feet. Players now make controlled lunge tackles when standing upright. Okay, cool. Unprepped hit sticks. We added explosive hit stick animation to capture those thrilling real life moments when the ball carrier is caught off guard. Yeah, these were pretty cool. They were in the beta as well. This was cool. Timing and aiming all on one-on-one tackles. The timing and aiming mechanics from last year's hit stick tackles have been expanded to one-on-one tackle scenario, including strips, cuts, lunges, wraps, swat catches, and wrap catch tackles. Cool. Truck and stiff arm mechanics often integrated similar timings. Okay. Ball carriers now control their moves to increase the success rate of trucks, precisely timing stiff arms to fend off defenders effectively. Okay. Yeah, tackling is really, I think it's actually good. I really think it is good. I like it. Hit stick catch tackles feels good, man. I genuinely think the tackling is really good. We also heard your throw, or we heard your throw. Yeah, man. Good reading, Dill. We also heard you loud and clear when it came to last second bailouts in the pocket. Those frustrating moments when the quarterbacks could save stats with unrealistic throws just before being hit. Ensuring throws are more realistic, aimed near receivers, increasing both catch opportunities and interception risk. Additionally, very late throw attempts with defenders closing in will more frequently result in sacks. I'm cool with that because that basically is extender for, I mean, hopefully, I guess we'll see if extender's a thing, but I mean, hopefully that makes it a lot worse. Contact. Actually, we suggestively reduce instances where tackles didn't fully contact the ball carrier yet. Yeah, I mean, basically, what I'm trying to say is the tackling looked really good in my opinion. It does look good. It felt good in the beta. It feels a lot better than 25. I think they really did a good job with that. Let's see. Stunts and twists are here. So pretty much how it works is, I'm just going to explain how I did in the beta. You hold, like, so you see the pre-play, right? You hold like Y, you hold A, you hold X, and then you can pick the stunt. You see this right here, this is the stunts you could pick. Now, one thing that it screws me over a lot because I hit the wrong button a ton when I pick my play. Like, I mean to hit like cover 4 palms, and I hit like A for some reason. And usually what I'll do is I'll just keep holding the A button and then just hit Y. Yeah, that doesn't work. So if I hit the wrong button, timeout or I'm screwed. So yeah, it's fine though. It's not a big deal. I'm just putting that out there, okay? But yeah, I think stunts are going to be really, really good, especially once we get quick jump as well. Going to be pretty crazy. So yeah, basically you can kind of see this is just looping. It's just under a different like name. It's stunts and twists for the defensive line, but it's going to probably be picked up similar to how it was last year, and it's also going to be like a looping style of pressure. So I just want to see if people complain about like that loop compared to stunts and twists. It's more realistic, I know, but it's kind of when there's not stunts and twists in the game, that's why people do loop blitzes, you know? You're trying to basically send 4 and get someone in free with a looping type of pressure, right? Kind of. I mean, at least from a gameplay standpoint, I'm probably gonna get some people, oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying, okay? The game of football is one the line of scrimmage. That battle got a whole lot more real. Oh, so this is what I wanted to read. Block steering, take control, leverage. Trench feature that both gives user an AI ability to physically influence the direction of a block. Just like you'd see from the best defensive linemen who don't need finesse moves to wreck a game, block steering captures the subtle war of leverage and momentum. Sometimes it's not about winning clean, it's about squeezing the gap, clogging the lane, and turning a 6-yard run into a stalemate at the line of scrimmage. Here's how it works. Press RT and left stick to begin steering. Oh, this is user-based? Oh, man. So, I thought this was going to be... Okay, never mind. This, I will never probably use this. So, I don't understand this, though. So, this works for both sides of the ball, whether you're a nose tackle trying to dent the A-gap or a pulling guard trying to drive a defender out the way. How would you control that on the offense if you're running? I don't understand that. Maybe it is because it does say strength, weight ratings, like block shed, run block, impact blocking, and most importantly momentum. Yeah, it says you can control it, but I don't know how this would work. Like if you're running the ball, right? Like say for instance you're on the offense right here.
Like
I know it's showing the defense, right? But how would the offense be able to control something if you're running the ball with the running back? Maybe it's obviously like a squads thing as well, but I don't know. That's weird to me. I guess maybe we'll see. Gap integrity reborn. This unlocks smarter play from AI linemen. Defense players will now maintain their assigned gaps based on the play call and alignment, limiting crashing or stunting blindly. Gap integrity matters in today's game and finally matters in college football 26. I'm with it. This right here makes the run game a lot worse for bad runners that don't understand the defenses they're running the ball against. Smarter blocking mechanics. Blocking logic has been re-injured. Yep, that's the word. Yep, and that includes both run and pass protection. Our targeting system across all core blocking. That means blockers understand who they're supposed to hit. Yeah, like I said, the blocking was good from the pass protection standpoint, especially. I don't really think loops are that great. Schemes that power, counter, trap, wham. I mean, cool. Love that. Yeah, impact blocks and collision wins. Let's see. Pass protection, breed, slide, and react. Okay, cool. Oh man, pass protection. Damn, he did not lie about this blog being long as hell, huh? We focus heavily on giving users more clarity, control, and responsive in the pass protection phase. Smart targeting selection. Yep. Like I said, this I think kind of kills the loop. Untargeting defender is awesome. This right here is what kills 6-1 and also mid blitz and also 3-4 odd, because the thing is, right? The reason why they're good, like the reason why 6-1 is good is because people don't understand you have to block 7 versus it if they're sending everyone. The reason why you have to block 7, even if they aren't sending their user player that's hovering, the game registers that as a blitzing player that the line has to respect. It's like mugging the gap, of course, right? So for instance, now you can untarget that player and now you can go 6-on-6. Okay, so yeah, that's really, really nice. Simplified side protection. This right here, okay, one thing that kind of sucks, I don't know if it'll say this in the blog, a lot of plays in the beta they had auto slide. Like certain plays would just auto slide to the right and you could change it immediately, but that's one more adjustment that gets annoying. So one thing that might suck is if you are like a casual player and you're not paying attention, you could get screamed at from like double mug or like some defense like that where the line is auto sliding right for no reason. That could screw you over. You can now flip your pass protection the way you flip a play pre-snap, just like in real football. Cool. Built for matchups. This year, dynamic chains by in the trenches with hand blocks around win losses, dynamic double teams. Cool. The difference when your your All-American left tackle sends a bull rush, or when your undersized D lineman gets washed out by a down block. Damn. Okay. What it all means? Yeah. So they really tried to make O-line, D-line better. All right. Custom zones. Talked about it. See, this is the thing though, right? Like, it takes one more adjustment than stemming on offense. It's kind of tough, you know? Let's see. I'm just reading else because custom zones is like stemming zones, right? Like you can play a 5-yard vert hook by stemming it. You could, you know, it's basically like custom stemming a route just for zones. Think of it like that. If you are confused. Clamped. Made a priority this year to take defensive back play in college football even closer to action see on Sunday. Means smart coverage reactions, more meaningful leverage battles, deeper risk reward mechanics. Segment of challenge, authentic one-on-one matchups. Okay, this is cool. So, route committing. This is cool. He said he shaded inside on me pre-snap, got beat. He turned to me and said, I know it's a low chance to get beat with the shade, but I'm selling out. Yeah. This is cool. So, selling out is about commitment and the mindset. So basically, just a coverage game. Route commitment lets an individual or your entire secondary aggressively jump routes based on how you read the offense. This is really cool. Okay, this was bugged in the beta and did not work in the Madden or college football beta. Obviously, it's a beta. Stuff is not going to work. So I think this will be really huge though, because if you know a route's coming and you man it up, you say, hey, guard this route, should get guarded, right? Lockdown strapped, as the kids say, your defenders will jump the cut faster, stay tighter through breaks and squeeze, passing windows shut. Guess wrong, it's costly. Defenders will react slower, take exaggerated false steps, and give up separation. Cool. Now this is cool. I think this is going to be fun because if you know if you get a tell on your opponent's tendencies, that's pretty cool. Leading the charge, we knew man coverage needed to feel tighter, more authentic, and more rewarding for players who pride themselves on shutting down the perimeter. This year, man game is much more varied. Elite corners like Leonard Moore will mirror receivers closely, breaking with quicker timing that just feels earned, not scripted. Facing top tier receivers like Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams, you still feel pressure, but the battle is fair. Winning means your leverage, timing, positioning. Cool. Hey man, listen, I am more than okay when man coverage is good because it is a skill gap. Like if you don't know how to beat man, I learn how to beat man. Leverage game, inside or outside shade, directly impacts your defender's ability to cover. If you hold inside leverage and the wide receiver runs a dig, you'll stay tight and completely aggressive. Lose leverage, you're still in play, but you'll feel the urgency to close the gap. Unrealistic separation, that's gone. Now feels powerful, rewarding pre-snaps. Cool. Shade with purpose. Shading coverage matters more than ever. Pairing directly with route commit leverage to create a complete defensive toolkit. Shade over top, you'll gain cushion to protect deep, but you'll also see sharper cuts separate underneath. Cool. Shade underneath, you'll clamp down hard on short routes, but risk being burned vertically by double moves. Okay, cool. No eyes, no picks. Last year, some of the full speed contested over the shoulder interceptions felt a little bit too much, like defenders were turning into center fielders. I started calling them the Willie Mays interceptions. This year we improved that. Now, this is something that I get realistic. I don't know if I agree with, and I don't think it's good for the overall game, at least from competitive standpoint, but for the realism, I get it. So the issue with this is your defenders drop picks so much, and I get it. If you want your defenders to catch interceptions, they should play offense. You know, they play receiver. If the defenders can catch, they play offense. But the issue is, I mean, man, just hope we can catch picks. You know, that's fine. So, yeah, my thing is, right, you can be like I said, the defender could catch, would play offense. You can't reward your opponent for just throwing the blindest shit ever. You know, you just can't do it. You just can't. All right. But when a DB does track the ball properly, you see rewarded. Interceptions feel earned, not gifted. Okay, maybe. Okay. All right, my bad. You know, maybe I'll read ahead next time. My fault, Scott O'Gallagher. I'm sorry. All right, swat or pick, choose wisely. Swatting the ball returns to prominence this year. Now you must decide, go for the highlight reel interceptions or make the fundamentally sound play and swat. I'm an interception guy. All right, I will. The defensive decision making just became more critical. Quarterbacks will find jump balls or true 50-50 throws again. Don't love this. I don't. The thing with this that would be cool though is it's like if you can have more user input, like if you click on, you have full control and you can swat and you can get leverage yourself, then that's fine. But don't love that. Don't love the way that sounds. That to me, that sounds like, okay, you're just throwing the ball up in coverage and praying your receiver comes down with it by aggressive catching. If you played Madden 23, remember Donald Parham, Madden 23? That's what the flashbacks are for me. All right, cool. Fell incompleteness. Okay, all right. This year we've improved that dramatically. There's no doubt interceptions will stick. Okay, all right, okay, all right. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool with that. Awesome. All right, updated playbooks to reflect the also key. Okay, cool. 3-4 tight, variation of 3-4 odd front. This thing moves both defensive ends into 4-eye techniques. 3-5 flex. So we get new formations. I think the single mug is kind of cool. That does look cool. Nickel loaded, nickel 2-4 load. I can't speak. Returning formations, nickel 2-4 double mug, dime load weak or dime sugar weak. Okay, cool. New defensive plays. Incorporate defensive line stunts. Cool. This is you know, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just to remember for the future. All right. In addition to these pressure-based plays, this year's playbooks include new bracket coverage concepts to help improve or help defense account for the offense's top receivers. Okay, cool. Defensive guys gets paid too. Build pride. Okay, new safety. All right, yeah. I mean, I think the run game on defense at least is a lot better. By the way, it is a lot better. Oh man, a lot better. So, man, I think there was a way to make your read key play just the pass. And I don't know if they'll talk about that though. Okay, the RPO integrity is coming up. Second level defenders sometimes played on their heels waiting for the ball to declare. Dude, yes. Oh my, dude, thank you. Oh, this was so annoying. Man. It's like your defenders would literally just sit still like, and they wouldn't move. Now they'll move. Awesome. RPO integrity. Now structured to handle them with built-in rules that mimic real-life defensive football. Cool. The logic keeps man, is there so in Madden there was a coach adjustment where basically your read key will just play the pass. That would be awesome. Bending the run. Okay, cool. We've taken major steps to bring it's more effective whether you're sacking the box to shut down Heisman candidate or trying to survive a 12-play option drive. Just have the tools, logic, and mindset to win their 1-11. Hell yeah, love that. Hell yeah. All right, safety adjustments. You basically if you're familiar with double safety go in Madden, you essentially can do that now with like the close adjustment. I think this is gonna be cool. I mean, this is just different ways to align your safeties, how wide they are, how close to the line of scrimmage they are. This one, I need to play with a little bit more midpoint shift. Need to play with that, but yeah, this was cool. Like this a lot. New RPO. Thank you. This is what I was looking for. This is awesome. Now you can literally just say, hey, you're hard flat, guard the RPO, don't be the read key. Thank you. Awesome. Love that. Show blitz linebackers only. Shoot and show blitz, mean your entire defense. Oh, this is cool. That is cool. That is actually really cool because now you can get your linebackers to like mug the gaps and everything. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. Real-time coaching. Cool. Delayed shifts, formation IQ, and real adjustments. Introduce some delayed shift. Defensive coordinators will no longer show their hand immediately. Okay, this is like for dynasty stuff, huh? Unboxing, concept tracking. Let's see. Defensive AI now understands not just where you're throwing, but also what you're throwing. Oh wait, no, this is just a CPU though. Just a CPU, not okay. That's fine. But also this will this will give them, so coaching AI is in Madden too. It basically like just gives you like, hey, call this play, you know? Cool. Love that. It's little things. Stick switch, visual change, pre-play movement from Madden 25 comes to college football. I hate this. I hate the pre-play movement, and I think some of you guys will hate it too. Your players just sometimes they just don't get into position fast enough because of this pre-play movement BS, man. I hate it. And also, The thing that sucks about it is certain times with the pre-play movement, you can't put your players in certain adjustments because they're just moving around everywhere. It's very annoying. I hate this. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. And again, I get realism, whatever, but dude, it's more annoying than, like, it's cool to see like one time, but as you play the game for months and months, it starts to get annoying. Like, just go to your spot and be in your spot, man. Stop moving around. All right, pursuit has been tuned. Yeah. So, pursuit matters a lot. That's what I'm getting from that. CPU QB is getting out of the fake early and play action. In the past game, we have extended our bullseye accuracy system from last year. Cool. So I expected to see a lot more bat down attempts on pass rushers. Oh, man. When I tell you guys, defensive line picks and these swats are going to make you mad. They will make you mad. Just wait. That's all I'm going to say. Double move improvement. Just Savvy's offense use double moves to exploit aggressive all-out blitz schemes. Cool. So double moves could be really, really good. Awesome. Home field advantage. We know that. Saw that. Cool. Anything else that is more related to Ultimate Team? No. Man, been recording for 50 minutes. That's the gameplay blog. Overall, thoughts. I think this game is going to be awesome. And I think if you guys have been paying attention to what I'm saying, I do think this reads like the Madden deep dive. I truly believe that. Yeah, I think this game is going to be really, really good. I'm excited for both Madden 26 and College Football 26. I think Scott O'Gallagher has been doing a great job with both games. So round of applause for Scott O'Gallagher. Can't speak. I think he's actually done really, really good, like I said. Yeah, I'm really excited for the game. I think this is going to be two of the best football games we've seen, especially if stunts work properly. That's a whole nother level of strategy, especially the blitzes you can create behind that. I think this game is going to be good. Okay, I do. I think it's going to be a lot more balanced. I think one thing that you guys might not like, if you guys really, really loved College Football 25, I think the big plays, the big explosive runs where you juke out a couple of people, you get crazy sticky with the left stick. I think that's going to be a lot more rare. Okay. Is that a bad thing? Well, for a highlight-based game that's a little bit arcadey, yes. And to me, it seems like the movement's going to be good. The game is just going to be less arcadey, which some people may like, some people may not like. I don't know. I can see the argument for both of those because arcadey game, pretty fun. Like College Football 25, really, really fun. Madden 25, I mean, is arcadey now with all the van cards, all that stuff. But overall, that game was probably man, I don't want to call it the most competitive game, but it was a boring game. How about that? There wasn't really a lot of arcadey aspects for a lot of the year. There wasn't really a ton of big plays, in my opinion. It was like take your drag, take your hitch type play, or just wait for them to over switch stick and then take the touchdown over the top. I think we'll have a happy medium between those two games, which I think, again, is a very sweet spot. So I'm very excited for College Football 26. I think this is going to be another great year. And I think Madden 26 as well will be good. That's my take. I think both games are going to be good. I think both games are going to play pretty similar. The main difference to me with both games is going to be the hash marks, of course, because college football, wider hashes, more offenses are runnable, in my opinion, because the field is a lot longer, or like wider, I should say, not longer, wider. So yeah, that's my thoughts on everything. Let me know if you guys are excited for College Football 26. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this yap session today. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more college content just like this. If you guys do want to go ahead and see me use or play the game live on stream here on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.